Alrighty. What up, what up? Let's try to get this thing going, man. Alrighty. Sup? You're talking about having some snafus in the diet exercise plan? Oof. Oof. All good though, huh? Yeah, I had to take, so we took Saturday off the gym, then I ate a little more that day. And then yesterday we did not take the day off the gym. But I did not do, well, I mean, we didn't do evening cardio on Saturday for sure. But we also didn't do anything in the evening yesterday except eat a bunch. But I mean, you know, I don't think I'd call that a snafu for me personally, but definitely not on the full, like, on the normal day. Thank you, Tom, from Big Flex to 84 months. And welcome back. You're good to see you. It's a long time. Long time. But yeah, I was blasted. We're gonna try to have a good day today, though. Trip for this day trade him. I mean, my show is in 26 days, so we haven't quite moved on from that yet. Still got competition to do, man. We're not quite done yet. Got to get after it. Good vacation? It was nice. It was nice, but now I got to get back, you know. Got to figure out where to put this mic too. Got to get back. Got to get back to work, you know. So, yeah, it was nice to spend time with the fam for sure. Nice to do that. However, yeah, so we didn't, basically on vacation, we got some good workouts in. Wasn't doing cardio while we were gone. Nailed the diet. Potentially even pushed the diet a little bit. But yeah, we came home and didn't work out at all on Saturday. And then, like I said yesterday, Sunday, did a morning gym, and then was 100% on daddy duty all day. And then at the end of the day, I was completely exhausted. So I decided to get some more food in. Added calories up to 3,500, which is cool. And try to give myself a little bit of something to work with for the week. That's the evening streams? Yeah, we'll probably play some Diablo at some point. Gotta work out first. Stiff-legged deadlift, Romanian deadlift? I feel like Romanian, I mean, they're almost the same thing. It's just like, how much do you bend your knees, maybe? All right, let's try to get warmed up with some curls. But yeah, I need to establish some momentum this week. I don't think that having a 2,800 calorie day off and a 3,500 calorie training day only are gonna set me back at all. It didn't necessarily move me forward in terms of bringing fat loss down, but what I'm hoping is that it gave my body a chance to chill out a little bit. Hey, Bolin, thank you so much, man. Welcome. Everybody raiding over. But yeah, we, you know, had to adjust a little bit. Brought the calories up a teens so I could actually have some energy to train with. But I think the extra food allowed me to get some better sleep too, which is nice. I think that's really the thing. Like, I think I can handle a lot. I think I can handle a lot of deficit. I can handle a lot of, you know, whatever we're doing. But if I start getting underslept, it's no good. Didn't really sleep that well on vacation, probably because we were hungry. And did not sleep very well Saturday night because the cats were happy we were home, so they're just running around waking me up every 20 minutes. So that was just not good. But last night, got some sleep, which is nice. Gotta do that. So hopefully today, we'll reestablish some momentum. Not that anything we did is like set me back, like I said. It's just wasn't necessarily moving me forward. Thanks, man. We're getting it going today. Gotta get it started. we got working out to do now, and then gaming later, and we'll probably playing some Diablo. But again, today is Monday, which means that we got to finish up some of my Wrath of Lich King weeklies. I got to get like my PvP weeklies done. I don't know if we could wrestle like a 10-man ICC or anything. I don't know. Just kind of out of it because it's like we do need to play some Diablo, but yeah, we'll see. I'm still trying to like work on my my Wrath Lich King goals, but I think them drops in Diablo are pretty juicy, and they reset weekly, right? Oh, on Tuesday probably. The trip is very nice. That's what we were talking about. It was nice, spend time with family and stuff, but it also has its own challenges, right? I nailed the diet pretty good, but I'm also like real tired now after it. So I took a day off on Saturday, ate a little more. Didn't take the day off of training, but we did take the night off cardio, and ate a good amount. So basically, we've kind of finished the Wednesday to Sunday no cardio thing. Although I did nail my diet Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So that was some effective dieting days for the week. Then Sunday or Saturday, like I said, was probably not a deficit day really, although it kind of still felt like one. And Sunday was a training day, no walking, but definitely more food. So it's all right. It's all right. Thanks, Jeep. It's all right. But I am, you know, I am intending to get back in rhythm this week and see if we can get some work done. Although, again, training was pretty good while we were gone. Did a really good arms and shoulder day the first day, and then hit a ridiculous leg day that I'm actually sore from. In altitude, you know. Altitude training. And since I was not doing my cardio, I was hitting them calories pretty tight. And I got to figure out what we're doing this week with the cals. Because if I push them too low, it's not really a hunger issue or a fatigue issue. It's actually it causes digestive issues. Like my stomach gets actually bloated from like not having any food in it. It feels weird. It's hard to describe, but I don't want to go there because that actually hurts. Not like, oh, my energy is lower. Oh, the calories are low. It's like it actually physically causes me discomfort, which is not what I want. Not helpful. It's not really where I need to be. So, and there's also the consideration of we're pretty lean already, and we don't have a ton of weight to lose over the next 3.5 weeks. So I could go a little higher on the calories, but there is a point where I can go, and there's a couple different variables. All I need to adjust are like the oatmeal either is going to be around 80 grams or 100 grams, and the chicken is going to be like 150 or 200 grams basically. But these are things that I can think about that you guys don't really need to worry about. Basically, I think what I need to do is like 100 grams of oatmeal per meal and 150 grams of chicken per meal today, and try that. So that puts me about 2250 calories for the day should be fine. But then of course you add cardio to that and it can become a pretty big deficit. But I don't want to completely waste away. I feel like we're kind of hitting that point where it's like, yeah, you're gonna be looking pretty skinny here. Don't want to be burning through all my muscles. It kind of feels like we are, but I think that's partially just because I'm very fatigued. I'm not sleeping very much. But this week will give me a chance to get back to business a little bit, get back in rhythm. And then, is BlizzCon the very next week? Maybe. Yeah, like crap yesterday. Oh yeah, you can feel bad from eating too much too. For me, it's actually like my stomach like burns through everything, and then gets bloated from not having anything in it, which is an odd feeling. But that's just what happens when I go towards like 2K calories versus 2200. It's interesting. Give some for bench press form. Something I feel in my shoulder plates. Generally, like get your chest up, get your shoulders back and down, kind of get your lats out, and you know, bench like you're a tough guy. Try to push your chest muscles actually forward. It's kind of something to think about sometimes. Yeah, I wouldn't say I ate like crap any of the days, but I just added more calories. Definitely didn't really eat like crap any of the days, thankfully. So none of like my food selection doesn't really matter that much. But thankfully the food selection was still good. I think some of the days I basically just I like those Legion protein bars and protein cookies. So I wasn't adding like a ton of carbs, but I did add like, you know, just a couple extra of those little bars because those are just tasty and good. So if anything, I added like probably a little bit of fat and protein and carbohydrates. But yeah, just need just a little more food. Just need a little something to work with, and those protein bars are nice because they got the fat, protein, carbs, a little bit of fiber, a little bit of salt, so it just all feels real nice. It's a bodybuilding show, bodybuilding competition. But yeah, so instead of being like, oh man, like I went over calories or I had some high calorie days. First of all, bodybuilders get high days. It's part of the deal. I haven't really been doing a lot of that, but bodybuilders get high days. And if I'm feeling completely toasted, like, and it makes sense with the schedule, like it makes sense to me to just go ahead and have, and I'll do this, and I have done this, is have a day or two in a row of higher calories and try to get some dang sleep, and then use that to launch off of for a good week of training and diet. So that's what we're doing. So I could either have another shitty day today, or I could have a little bit of food and rest and try to have a good week, you know? What's up, Swole Petroleum? What's up? Yeah, not quite, but we're doing something similar. I'm doing classic physique this year, as well as physique, at the World Championships of Natural Bodybuilding Federation that I compete in, called Muscle Mania. So that'll be fun in the pro division. That'll be real fun. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to finish off a little bit of vacation time, rest up, and then try to get after it. That's the plan. So today will ideally be a normal day, where we get up, train, get some food, take a break, do some gaming, hanging with Archer, come back on for the nighttime walking, and nail the diet. Because again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were definitely nailing the diet days. If anything, we might have pushed the diet a little bit during those days. That stage with Chris, I'm never probably going to be competing in the Mr. Olympia. It's never going to happen. It's not my goal set. I intend to stay natural, and natural isn't really a part of that level of competition. And it's, serious guys. Even if I did my absolute best, took everything they take, maybe I wouldn't be up there, but probably would actually. Probably would. That's not really what I'm trying to do. I'll just compete natural and have that be that. But yeah, anyway, pushed the diet on those days and came home and recovered a little bit. I think we still got everything all the work that we did still counts. Didn't go backwards. Just just needed to recover a little bit from the push, because I was super hungry while we were going. That was tough to diet through the vacation, but we did do it. We did do it. Oh man. Not easy though. Not easy. I mean, and like super high estimate, we may have accumulated 1,000 total calories in surplus over the past 2 days. But there's again, that's like ultra high estimate right there. Shoot a big flex of the 3 months, so basically after today, that deficit will have been erased. So, you know, or that surplus will be erased, if you want to think of it that way, which you don't really need to. But, or ultra conservative estimate, tomorrow, after tomorrow's day, that little bit of surplus will have been evened out back into a deficit. So, but more than likely, my body just took everything I gave it, just churned it up, burned it up. That's that. And I'm doing a little bit of chest. Find hard not focus heavily on your squat bench dead numbers. How do you get over it? What do you mean? I mean, if you're focused, I mean, if the squat bench dead numbers are your goal, then I mean that's probably what you should focus on, for sure. If you're interested in powerlifting, and if you find yourself fixating on those numbers, then maybe you should be powerlifting. If you're focusing on bodybuilding, nobody cares about your squat bench. Nobody cares. But I would say if you're getting hyper fixated on like progression, and that's like a detriment to you, then focus on something else for a little while. Focus on something else, or keep hammering it. Just make sure you're doing everything that you can to recover so you can lift hard. But yeah, I mean, if you're a powerlifter, that's the name of the game. But if you're bodybuilding and you still want to improve those numbers, that's great. But if you're like in a deficit, then yeah, you definitely need to worry about that. I mean, yeah, if you just find yourself sort of trending towards wanting to improve those numbers, that's good. That's fine. Just don't get like bent out of shape about it. Just have that be part of your goals, and maybe even focus on powerlifting a little bit. If you enjoy, seeing numbers go up, then maybe structure your training and your food and your recovery to let that happen. Yeah, definitely. It does kind of depend on what you're into, though, right? Like you hear about me being hyperfixated about my diet, because that's kind of what bodybuilding is, especially at this point. Is diet. It's a diet game. And again, I think that where I'm at mentally right now is needed to take some time to recover so I could actually keep getting to work. Because what I didn't want to do is just wallow in this kind of like ultra low energy moment, right? So give myself a little more food, get some good rest, and then start this week off strong. Get back to work, It's funny because my upper body isn't really showing any not a lot, well, a little bit of improvement for sure. Like I've lost weight on my lower back and stuff, but I think my legs are the things that are like needing to show, but also actually showing the most like changes. And I feel like I'm losing muscle mass. It's getting so shrimpy, and I probably am, but the trade-off is not bad. Because the legs are coming in. And they must. That's what we're doing right now, is we're trying to get leg detail with this last little bit of the diet. My body can still get sharper, but it's definitely the legs that are going to be doing the same, like the most. You think your goal? Yeah, I mean, it sounds like your goal is sort of presenting itself to you, right? Just don't so aggressively chase PRs as the newbie that you hurt yourself. But yeah, I mean, if you're just doing it for health, but you find yourself really getting excited about squat bench dead, then it's like, health is what got you started, and now making progress in your big lifts is what's kind of getting you fired up. That's the next thing to look at, maybe. I did this last time. I did just a little bit of chest to warm up on my other back day. It was kind of fun. But yeah, my training was actually pretty dang good while we were going. My diet was very, very good. Almost maybe too good. I was really hungry while we were gone. But I powered through that. And I don't think I did myself any kind of disservice by having like 2 days of a little bit higher calories. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like I said, any surplus that I accrued over the past 2 days will likely be erased by one single day of dieting today. If that's even how it works. But like I said, I think it's more than that. I think it's more that like, I gave myself a little bit of recovery so we can actually train hard. My parents were supportive. What do they have to say about training and physique? I think my dad was like, this saying is pretty cool. I don't think my mom likes to see me so skinny, but she didn't really say anything about it. So I appreciate that. Yeah. I think my dad understands what I'm trying to do. Maybe not specifically, but he understands the idea. Like my boy's getting to work on something that makes him proud, I think. But yeah, nobody cares really, basically. It's like they care, but it doesn't, I don't know. This is just me doing it. I don't really require anybody else to be invested, you know what I mean? I shouldn't say nobody cares, because I think that would make them sad to hear me say that. Nobody cares as much as I do, right? But I've also been like this for a very long time. They've known me for a very long time. How's the form? Exclamation mark gains, Shuno. Watch that video real quick. Or not the video, watch the YouTube, Instagram content real fast. That's like the best way to keep up. Usually post like updates. Or you can follow me on Twitter. Sometimes I post updates on Twitter, but yeah, nobody is ever gonna care as much as you do. And that's probably how it's supposed to be too. But yeah, my dad and I went to the gym on Thursday and Friday. Like I said, Thursday was a fun workout. Little arms and shoulders to kind of scout out the gym, and then Friday was an insane leg day. That I haven't really been sore from my training in a long time, but leg day got me kind of sore. We hit it hard. It was fun, and it was also at altitude. Remember, so no cardio on those days though. So my calorie expenditure should have been lower, but I think one of the things that cardio does for me is it also really helps me manage my hunger at night. Because I am definitely the kind of person that gets hungry at night. But what sucks is that if you don't have energy to do cardio, then you kind of miss out on that. Not doing cardio on vacation. Don't have like a treadmill set up. I'm not gonna go for a walk around at night somewhere. It's just chill. That's fine. But Saturday, Sunday could have done it, but I actually could not have. Like there comes a time where it's like it's not even productive. It's not even a good idea to do it when you're that like dead, fatigued. And I didn't let my legs recover. And honestly, I think not doing cardio every night has probably allowed my coldness to make progress in terms of going away a lot more than it was. So there's a lot of benefits to what we did. And I'm definitely overthinking it, but we're 3.5 weeks out. So giving myself a launching pad to have some good training this week is great with the extra calories and rest. And making my cold kind of move along a little bit more is good. So we're gonna quit talking about it, but it's the morning time. Haven't got my workout in yet, so we're kind of in that kind of hyper-fixated, somewhat anxiety loop. So we got to get back from vacation, back on the training, back on everything that I do. What I do requires an immense amount of momentum. Like to be effective in the ways that I want to, at all the things that I want to do every day, at the level that I want to, takes a lot of work. And when you take a break from doing that work, sometimes it feels good, but sometimes it's anxiety producing. It's actually all those things. It can be nice to chill, but it can also be very anxiety producing. And then you have to get back to fucking work. You have to get the ball rolling on everything all over again. From scratch is what it feels like. So just got to do it. Just got to do it. Yeah, you like that, Carrie? You like that? That was a very cool thought process, wasn't it? Don't do your past future selves a disservice. Like, don't blow all the work that my past self has been doing over the past 5 months plus, right? Yep. After dinner, I don't eat again until like 8 or 9 a.m. for workout. That's rough. Yeah, that sucks for sure. Thanks, Gay Farm. I'm doing okay, Quentin. I'm doing all right. No, I don't think I was doing my past self any kind of disservice. I think I was doing my future self a service by taking a little bit of a recovery time. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy right now. It's a lot. It's a lot to get back into, but we'll do it. We'll do it. It is though. It is. It's a lot to get back into, but the cool thing is, I can get back into that mindset. I can get back into that headspace, and we will. And we're here, doing the right thing. But let's get excited, man. I mean, 26 days out is not very long. It's 3.5 weeks. That is not very long in terms of how much longer you have to endure. But it is also a sufficient period of time to make some changes. You know, if I stay sharp with my diet, you know, we can potentially lose 3 more pounds of body fat, which is a lot, it sounds like. Because I feel like I'm pretty lean, but my legs and everything, you can still get a lot sharper. It is mostly like my back and lower body that needs to get sharper at this point. So, it can be done. We just need to nail the food and power through it, but I need to get enough sleep to be able to do that. And we were underslept. Underslept is when the real struggle creeps in. But we'll try to get some good training and recovery this week. Give myself some momentum. There we go. Try to get some good momentum. Oof. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I have enough discipline to not just go off the rails, for sure. And so it's like, if you can tell that you need some rest and food, then you got to do it. You know. Week 4 of sticking to the diet, calorie macro goals down 5, 6 pounds. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's great. Yeah, the balls to the wall leg day at altitude was definitely something. Definitely something. These last couple weeks of the diet are definitely a little different than other ones. For sure. My energy levels definitely are not the same. But it doesn't mean that we can't manage it, right? It's just like, it's got a little behind. Got a little behind on the sleep. Here we go. But again, I don't think anything we did was any kind of like derailment or anything like that. It's just all part of the plan. 3.5 weeks is not very long, boys. That's gonna go by real quick. It's gonna go by real quick. Oh, man. Yeah, hopefully you're gonna be okay, Raw. Hopefully you'll be all right. You know, I mean, the absolute like brightest side of it would be your body gets back to normal, you get back to being healthy, and you can still retain some of the gains that you made even on drugs. Right? But yeah, exactly. Holy crap, Czar. That's so exciting. Wait a minute. In 3 weeks. Okay, so BlizzCon will be over. So we will finish BlizzCon, and then you guys can just sort of hunker down. Yeah, bodybuilding show is whatever compared to Little Baby. That's gonna be amazing. So you guys are gonna be such fantastic parents. Sounds like your family is like a really good environment for a little one. You're getting there, man. You're getting there. See those guys here? Yeah, that makes sense. That's a bummer. I would have loved to hang out a little bit, but yeah, I know. It would have been fun, but hey, next time. That's very exciting for you guys, though, man. Holy moly. Yes, talking about being underslept. Your family's close by, right? So they're going to be able to give you guys some support, I think. That'll be perfect. Because the sleep is wild. The sleep is crazy with the little one. Like, it's complete bizarro zone, man. Complete bizarro zone. Yeah, we're gonna try to get this work done. It is funny. The pro level is a whole different ball game. So, I mean, you guys pump me up and believe in me and encourage me and stuff, but legit, like, top 10 is gonna be achievement at this thing. The pro level is crazy. Like, it's like an anime where like all the most insane fighters come from like all over the world or the universe, depending on how you want to look at it. All with their own like unique style and like story and look. It's pretty crazy what this actually is like from WrestleMania. They have some freak athletes. It's really nuts. So top 10 is going to be kind of a mission, you know? We'll see how it goes, though. I mean, I'm just going to do my best, see how it goes. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh, man. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, having a little one is crazy. But Czar, Shannon, you guys will be fantastic parents. I have no doubt about that. So they have a very like loving, positive, happy environment. Hey, thank you, Carrie, for the pumps. We need them, man. We need them. Shoot, dang. But I also appreciate all the encouragement on the fitness content, man. See you on the Gains Instagram pumping me up. Appreciate it, dude. And this is all while you are absolutely like ascending to like the tip top of content creation, in my opinion. The gains that you've made on stream have been tremendous. I mean, you put in an immense amount of work to get the classic stuff pumping, and it shows. Completely broken through, which is hard to do. Hard to do. Still work on that myself, finding a way to break through. But seeing the WoW homies succeed is tremendous. Oof. Keep just grinding away. Oof. Oh, so some big gains for the Czar crew, man. That's what we want to see. It's what we love to see. I just need to get a little more chest squeezing. Just a little bit more, even on a back day. Just kind of leave the cables where they are for a second and just do some of this while we're doing pull-ups. I don't want my chest to completely fade away. I think that's partially kind of like in your head at this point. This last 4 weeks is like, it's a strange time. It's a strange time. But I gotta try to keep my head on straight. Definitely feels a little bit different than the rest of the diet has, for sure. But I guess let's know we're getting there, huh? But I don't know. Just gotta keep putting in the work, I suppose. Alrighty. I don't really think we're actually losing that much muscle mass, but it just kind of feels like it at this point, you know? You could really see the flatness, not in the picture I posted today, but the picture I posted yesterday in the morning, that I was like, oh, mega flat. It was crazy. But I also want to take the picture down, but it's good to see it, I think. To be reminded of, okay, so you're flat in the morning and then you eat later and you actually look fine. It's the same day. Because I posted the picture from last night this morning, but the picture from before that was from that morning, so it's like, makes a pretty big difference. Inspiration right here? Nah, bro. I'm a little potato compared to you, brother. You're doing it right, man. You're doing it right. Maybe you learn things not to do from me, like quit fucking streaming the gym, you know? Like, quit doing shit that doesn't work, you know what I mean? But I can't help it. I enjoy it too much to stop doing the gym streams. Quit fucking playing games that don't work. Just do the one thing that does work, you know? I just can't do it. I think maybe I've just established myself to the point where I can do things that I want to do. But yeah, no, you're doing it right, man. You're doing it all right, I think. And it doesn't even really matter what I think because the results speak for themselves. Oh. So you keep killing it, man. You're doing a lot of work right now for the future of your family too, so that counts. It's big. You're setting yourself up for times where you want to try to something different or, you know, back off some things, do other things, you know? And that's what it takes. Like me doing my bodybuilding stuff, like, you know, there's potential for content there, but nobody really cares that much on like a wide scale. The interest in the bodybuilding and whatnot is minuscule compared to what it could be for, you know, like other gaming stuff, but it's like I've done the work to free myself up to do this kind of stuff, you know? Warm up, I just pump. I don't do a lot of stretching or cool down at the end though. You lost a lot of strength while cutting. How's it felt? I feel like you lose like a chunk. You get like a dieting debuff that just chunks your strength, and then you can actually kind of build from there until you get really deep into the diet and your body fat levels come down and your calories keep coming down, and then you start to lose strength again. But you just, I don't know, you can still have good workouts and stuff. But for me, it's like you take like 20% off the top, or that's you actually do the math and see what the percentage actually is. But yeah, you just take like you take a debuff. And then you can actually build from there. Like your numbers can actually improve for a while until you get real deep, and then it's like you just got to hang on for dear life. That's kind of where we're at right now. Just hanging on. Now, just hanging on for dear life is not a very motivating place to be mentally, right? So I still get in the gym thinking about trying to build muscle every time, although rationally I know they're not going to be doing that. Oh, hello Sakila, and Big Flex, I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I try not to think of it that way, even though it's pretty accurate. It's not as much fun to say I have to work out to lose less muscle, but if we're training really hard to stop wasting away, it's not a very exciting mindset. So I try to get in here and work hard every day, have fun, enjoy the pump, you know? But yeah, you definitely lose some strength while dieting. That's definitely normal. But it comes back. Any strength or muscle mass you lose while dieting will come right back, and it'll come back fast. So I wouldn't, you know, not a big stressor. Yeah, I'm just trying to warm up right now. I mean, the pull-ups are kind of working set-ish. The chest stuff right now is literally just to kind of pump my chest because I feel like my chest is just evaporating. Just going away. How goes it? It's tough, but it's okay. It's all right. I think it'll feel better once we get back from back in rhythm from vacation, which was once again very nice, a good thing to do, but yeah, it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost, which is momentum. But sometimes you gotta do that. So I hear. And it, you know, it's just gotta get back to work. The work is my happy place, though. It is my comfort zone. It just takes a while to get there, to get fully ramped up to full production here, you know? But maybe today will be a good day, you know? Make today a good day. It helps out a lot. Darn, okay. On a break? Yeah, no worries. I've done I did the competition? No. Follow me on my Instagram, Sakila. Make sure you're checking in. Is that on purpose, the wide grip? Uh-huh, yeah. It is. I'm kind of going out of order here. And it's also trying to deload me today, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. So the competition, there was one that we were training for that didn't happen, but the one that we are now training for is in 26 days. But make sure you follow me on my Instagram. That'll keep you in the loop. Let's just start logging the sets of wide grips. You don't need to worry about your maxes too much. Just try to, like, you know, just do a workout and get better next time is your kind of, what I would say is like the main idea. Try to keep improving. I mean, I'm excited for the off season for sure. Not too fixated on it right now, but yeah, I mean, it'll be fun to make some progress with the training and make some gains, you know? Oh. We gotta finish strong first, of course, right? Gotta finish strong. Finish strong. First things first. How'd it affect me? Not a lot. I think it would have been fun to compete. I mean, I'm bummed about it. It would have been cool to do it, but I mean, I didn't really have to peak. It was like we did the low days and we added calories for like 5 days, and then it's back to digging in a little bit. And then on vacation, which was low calories, and I did 2 high days. So that the competition would have been like only like a week ago, right? So basically that week, I think I ate a little more, and then on Monday, we did like a low week, and then I did like another weekend refeed. So it's like, I don't know. It's all right. 5'11", yeah. My weight is probably about the same. My weight was hot. My weight was 175 today after eating a ton of food yesterday, and even a higher day the day before. So I'm probably like 173-ish right now, which is right on plan, really. All good. It's all good. Ideally, you know, we can lose 3 more pounds. 170 seems ridiculously low for me and where I thought I would be. That's like a solid like 10 pounds less than I thought. But I have a lot more fat to lose than I thought. Well, I mean, to get true competition lean, and that's like 170 like depleted. So that's not what I'm looking to be on stage at. But yeah, I mean, my lower body still has fat to lose for sure. So that's probably where we'll be coming off of. You know, kind of keep training hard and like get really, really crispy, grainy lean. You know, that's what I'm looking to do. And we're not really that far off. Here we go. Because I'm not going to be able to beat these guys on size. I think my symmetry is okay. I am definitely not going to be one of the most elegant posers on stage, but I do intend to at least be one of the most conditioned, right? So, yeah. Yeah, give me a high five on the way by. So, yeah. Not going to be the biggest. My symmetry is okay, and my conditioning will be solid. Posing will be okay. So, again, not trying to poo-poo myself, but realistically, top 10 in these categories would be a pretty good thing. Top 10 is pretty far out of contention, you know. So, this is my new best physique yet, and I've learned a lot, and I have to remember to take. Like, my placing at these shows, it sounds kind of weird to say it. My placing at these shows is actually not super important to me. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I will be over the moon if I place well. But it's like, doing the work and learning everything that I've learned from this prep is what, and being my new best is what matters the most, right? Which is really odd. But that's going to be something I need to remember at the end of the season when, you know, everything's over and you're kind of trying to figure out like what to do next and what you got out of all this. It's going to be remembering that how much the diet taught me about how I want to structure my training and my food and my fitness for the next 10 years. Like this diet has been that impactful to me. And just seeing what I'm capable of at like my true leanness, my true best for bodybuilding, not even just physique, but actual bodybuilding, seeing like the leg development and the leg conditioning, and seeing where we need to build from like a true lean, not like 180 pounds on stage, like looking pretty good for physique, but I mean like actual shredded glutes. Like, okay, so when I have shredded glutes, I weigh 170 something, right? Not 180 something. So that's the trajectory for next time, right? Like, it's about improvement, it's about being excited for the future. And again, that's not to say that I'm just mailing it at this show. I'm gonna really bring it, like doing my best. But part of the doing my best isn't to say, okay, can I place 5th or 6th? What it is like, okay, really give your best right now so you understand what you're capable of for the future. You know what I mean? That's what's important. So, that's what I gotta remember. We'll even save that to remind myself. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Because yeah, I'm just being realistic. Not really, not trying to get intimidated or anything. Just being truthful. Like, those guys are on a different level. Earning your pro status is awesome. It's a good battle. It's a good battle to win. And it's a great milestone. But it really is, like, for actually competing in bodybuilding, it is really only the beginning. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not necessarily easy to earn your pro status, but it's easy compared to winning these elite level natural shows, or even placing at them. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll bring it. We'll bring it. We'll keep obviously nailing the diet, hammering the training for the next 3.5 weeks, and I got some time to practice my posing, right? Which we have been doing, so we've already a little bit more comfortable with the posing and figuring out how to pose, not only in a way that is appropriate for the categories and put together a routine and stuff, but actually, like, you know, pose in a way that is good for my physique. That actually looks good for me and feels pretty good, right? All right. I hear that sometimes, Clueless. I do. It's one of them. I'm gonna go pee real quick though, and then we'll keep hammering away. Trying to get warmed up today, boys. Feel a little better though with the rest of the food, I think. But we're gonna burn through that today. Burn through the food. We'll try to let the rest be good. We'll take a little nap today. Be back. Be back. Thanks for the reminder on the mute, and thanks Besotted for hanging out over there on the Gains channel. Yep, you know, it's just like I was saying, just getting back on stage, getting back to, you know, getting the groove of competing was the initial goal of this season. But of course, because of the way that I do things, I'm going all in, balls to the wall, right? But you know, to take a very wide step back is, yeah, that was the plan initially, is just to do it again, you know, just to do it again. Unreal Chef, 130 months, man. 130 reps set, done. 130 more to go. Let's go, baby. Maybe even more after that. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. But that was the goal at the outset, just to get back on stage. So we're doing it. But yeah, when you compete in a tested category of a sport known for PED uses, it's not playing your mind, thinking that some of the guys you're struggling to beat could be using them. I'm not. I mean, it's part of the deal. I just don't think about it until somebody asks me about it. I think you have to be a colossal fucking loser to take drugs and compete in natural shows. And I think a lot of the guys who compete are just awesome athletes, just elite natural athletes. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's a possibility. Trying to game the system or whatever, but I mean, like, what are you doing, you know? What are you even doing? But it's like, you know, pushing rank 1. It's like, am I gonna not push rank 1, and am I going to not try to achieve one of my goals because somebody out there is trying to win trade, or somebody out there is trying to kick bot, or somebody out there is trying to, you know, just snipe queues all day, you know, do this kind of sketchy stuff? And it's like, no, I'm gonna queue up and I'm gonna stream my games all the way to rank 1. So, you know, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it, and what other people are doing isn't that important to me. But I mean, I don't know. I honestly think that judging WrestleMania like takes that into account. Like if some dude is just like I don't know, like you pass the drug test, but you know, we all know, like I don't think they really reward that. Like the show that I did in 2018, one of the smallest guys on stage won the whole damn thing for physique. So, you know, it's interesting. But no, I don't really think about it that much. I just do my thing. Again, this sport isn't about me placing as high as possible. This sport is about me going at something that I'm passionate about. But of course, succeeding at it is fantastic. But we're at a level now where success in terms of high placing is tricky. So that's not really what it's about. But of course I want to do well. But no, to be honest with you, I don't really think about it that much. I'm 100% lifetime natural. You know, I want to compete in natural shows against other natural athletes, and I want to compete against the best in the world. I think WrestleMania is where I can do it. So, yeah. But I also think that if you take drugs in the off season or whatever, and you show up to the show and you look watery, I'm gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Because if you're bigger than me, but you look like fat, because you didn't do the work, that'll show. They do drug testing on the shows. Yep, they do, and they can test you anytime too if they want to. It's like a day's notice. They're like, hey, we're gonna come drug test you at your house. Like, all right, cool. See you there. You know, they can if they want to. They have not done it to me, but they can if they want. Yeah, they do drug testing on the shows. Yeah. Ugh. I hope that they do. Like, I wouldn't mind more rigorous testing in the off season. That'd be cool. I would like that. But I choose to believe that the guys that I'm competing against are just like me. You know, they just love lifting, and there's people all over the world with all kinds of crazy training and physiques. It's cool. Yep. Keith goes outside. Yeah, driveway. Do you think Miss Olympia will have a drug test? No. No. Thanks, Baha. I think they drug tested like one time ever. Right? Like 1 year they drug tested. But no, I don't think that's really what that sport is. That's a different sort of thing. All right, so we've been in the gym for about an hour, right? Are we warmed up yet? We warmed up yet? All right. No, there are absolutely awesome natural athletes. Mr. Olympia is an enhanced bodybuilding show. The NPC, IFBB, those are divisions of bodybuilding where athletes being enhanced is not only acceptable, it's the norm. It's just a different category. Chalky, thanks for the prime. Big flex for you. Like the best description that I give it is like bodybuilding is like endurance training or endurance athletics. There's lots of different ways to compete in endurance sports, like running, swimming, biking. Thank you, Demo, for the 29 months as well, man. Big flex for you. Natural bodybuilding is like you're running or you're swimming. It's just you and your body, right? Enhanced bodybuilding is like biking. It's still your body, but you're using a tool to go a lot faster, right? Classic is the non-drug one. Classic is just a different division of bodybuilding. Classic is like less drugs. No. IFBB, NPC, they don't drug test. So the assumption is people are using drugs, and probably a lot, especially at the top level. I think we did 3 normal pull-ups, maybe 2. Let's do 3 normal pull-ups. Classic is just less drugs, probably. So they don't weigh like 300 pounds. Classic was born because open bodybuilding just continued to get more and more like, you know, gigantic people with, you know, not necessarily the same aesthetic of bodybuilding as they used to have. So then they had classic physique, which is a bit of a return to the more sort of golden era aesthetic, where they basically just use less drugs. And the posing is like a little bit different. But yeah, no, natural bodybuilding is natural bodybuilding. Unless it says it's natural, it ain't, right? But yeah, that's the difference is biking and running are both endurance sports, but on a bike you can go a lot faster. It also just has a bigger chance of killing you, right? Here we go. I think steroids are more dangerous than a bicycle, but you get the idea, right? You're using a tool to make yourself be able to go faster or longer, right? So, yeah, don't take a bike and do a foot race. That's cheating. You can compete in a foot race on bike, but you're kind of in the wrong category, right? Ever had tendonitis? I haven't had joint issues. I mean, not joint issues, but like, you know, stuff gets sore, happens. Yeah, I think it is power surge, yep. So. That, for me, I like, you know, for natural bodybuilding, that's what I like to do. I don't want to get on the juice. I don't want to mess around with the side effects or have gains that don't last. You know, that kind of stuff. It's just, I'm good. I want to see what I can do. Just me, you know. I want to see what my physique looks like if I really get after it, right? And I don't want to have to think, oh, you're just tempted, like, well, that's as good as I'm gonna get for now. Guess I gotta start taking drugs to get better. It's like, that's just not an attitude that I want to ever have, right? It's just not an option. So if you want to get better, it's like, okay, what do I need to do with my training? What do I need to do with my dieting? What do I need to do with my sleep? You know, those are angles and avenues that I'm interested in pursuing. I don't want to, like, oh, I just gotta turn up the drugs, you know, that's just not, I don't know. I also want to set up on a treadmill to lose weight. Exclamation mark fat loss. Yeah, you gotta watch the fat loss video. But incorporating a treadmill to get more activity is great. It's whatever is gonna allow you to do it consistently. Hop on the juice, get out of your system, then hop it off, enjoy it, then hop off. A couple of years could fuck your life up, right? Why bother? Why not just continue to compete in natural bodybuilding and have fun is where I'm at. I got a beautiful family, a wonderful life. Why would I fuck it up by taking drugs? Steroids are drugs, man. They can fuck you up. Physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. What's the point? What's the point? Especially when we're doing great, doing what I'm doing right now. If you're asking me personally. Like working out, fitness, they're a big part of my life, and I get a lot of positive things from it, but not so much that I need to put everything else about my life at risk, you know? Like bodybuilding, like doing bodybuilding competitions definitely like changes things for everybody around me, but you know, just because they know that I'm really working on something and my energy might be a little bit different, but I try not to let it affect people too much, right? TRT, if I need it, I'll take it. But that's just like if I need, you know, any other kind of medicine to have good health and good quality of life, then I would take that probably too, you know, after I consider the costs and negatives of it. But taking TRT when you don't need it is drug abuse. And you're not gonna be Mr. Olympia taking a therapeutic dose of TRT, right? But it's a situation then where if I don't need it, I won't take it. Yeah, people who take steroids love taking steroids while they take them. Then they're very sad about it when the side effects come in, or they have to stop taking it, and they wish they hadn't, right? But yeah, I mean, if you ask anybody who's on steroids, they're like, yeah, I love this shit. This is my life. I die for this. And then, you know, they come off and they're like, man, I never should have done that. You know, so asking a drug user how they feel when they're on drugs is like, what do you think they're gonna say? You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, TRT for people who need it can be impactful. Just like a lot of medicine for people who need it can be impactful. That's good, right? But it also is no surprise. But like I was saying, I'm not against TRT. I'm just personally, I won't be getting involved with it until I'm done competing in bodybuilding, at least natural bodybuilding, and hopefully it's something I don't need. My dad is, I don't know what his testosterone levels are, but my dad is still kicking ass, healthy, in the gym, on the rigs, you know, keeping it a little bit leaner than he did in the past, but that's also a dietary decision, right? So, I mean, my grandparents, like my grandma and grandpa, are still active, and they're killing it. So I mean, I don't know, I think I got some good recipe for longevity in my genetics. It's just a matter of taking care of it and enjoying it. Because I mean, I'm interested in getting after it right now and enjoying the now, but not at the expense of being able to do it later, right? And I've been weightlifting and training and loving it like 21 years. I would say the focus on bodybuilding probably started about 10 years ago. Are there no lasting implications of maintaining such low body fat? I definitely don't maintain this low body fat, yeah. I think that periodically putting yourself in a situation of low body fat probably isn't a bad thing. And I think it also has just life benefits of just doing this shit, just, you know, having a period of time where you're really getting after it. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be this lean all the time. I'm gonna stay a little leaner in the off season, but not quite this lean. You know what I mean? Because I bet my hormones and stuff are not as like healthy and pumping as they often are. Did I log that mess? I'll do one more, but they'll come back. But yeah, I don't think that being, I mean, having low body fat is one thing, but having like restricted calories and like reduced sleep quality for a real long time probably is not good, no. But yeah, you can stay relatively lean, which is probably good for you. And I'm gonna try to stay a little leaner in the off season this time around. But I would say being elite, like elite performance at any sport, is probably not a level that you're going to sustain, just in general, right? Doing the work required to be peaked constantly is just not gonna happen in any sport. It's just not healthy for anything. It's healthy to peak and recover, I would say. Like even for track athletes, like it's not optimal for them to be doing the kind of training that they're doing to be the best at running all the time either. But it is fun to get peaked, and it puts it all in perspective, which is one thing I enjoy about it, right? It gives purpose to your off season, and I don't think it's insane to think about it. It's been 5 years since I last competed. 5 years. That's a long time. And I don't even think I had my most productive off season by any means over those past 5 years. I think I had a really good off season from 2015 to 2018 was really good. I think this past off season was not really that great. So one of my objectives after this show is to try to have a dang good off season, like a year and a half of really getting after it, and thinking about competing every 2 years. It'd be really fun. Could do every 3, but I think every 2 would be really cool. It'd be hard, but it'd be fun. Oh man, feel good 1 rep and then it's just gone. Whew. Funny. All right, let's do some of these seated guys. Some seated roskies. And like pull downs and stuff. That'll be good. I forget where the optimal positioning for this one is. Okay. I'll track that in a sec. We'll just do like a little acclimator. We do the pull-ups for like straight vertical. This is somewhere in between. Then we do the rows is like a more horizontal. I've been thinking about doing some kind of barbell or like T-bar stuff, but I haven't gotten really into it yet. We're warming up a little bit though. Feeling better in the gym than we have for some of the days where we've been in here. Gotta make use of it. Like I said, we ate a bit more over the past 2 days, so we gotta squeeze. Gotta get that going. It's so funny. My back got sore after leg day, and I don't think it may have been from bracing with the hack squat, but I'm pretty sure it was from the little teeny tiny baby RDLs I was doing. Gotta get those going again. Man, oh man. Whew. It's so funny that we got the typoed version of RP Strength. So I links it for you guys still. So funny. It works, it works. Seated cable row. Oh shit, what do we do here? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. That threw me off with it being a 180. I thought it was a pull up. It was a pull down. All right, well, let me fix that. Not sure what weight we're doing, but anyway. Yeah, we did like, set the 10 there. I had a good weekend. Yeah, it was good. Mostly. It was like, yeah. It was a bit of a recovery weekend, which I think, like, you know, again, is probably mostly a good thing, but it is not always like something that I greet warmly. You know what I mean? Hades, thanks for the 73 months, man. Big flex for you. It's I don't always really like the recovery time. You know? It kind of throws me off. But it probably is good to do it. You know what I mean? It probably is good to do it, but yeah, it's like, I don't always like it. I feel good when we're in rhythm. All right, what are we doing now? This is 180. I need to put a little bit more weight on, I think. Maybe I gotta get after it a little bit today, huh? Those pull-ups felt pretty good. But yeah, I'm actually sore from my training over on vacation. It's crazy. Haven't been sore in a bit. We're gonna be sore post in the off season. Oh boy, we're gonna be getting after it in the off season. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna have my best off season yet. Hopefully. How's bigger than the biceps? Calves are a big muscle. Calves, I think calves should be bigger than your bicep. Yeah. What do you know? Julian, keep it up, man. I'm glad you're having some good results though. What do you know? I'm glad to hear that though. Keep it up. Oh, we're trying to break through a little bit today. I too had a little bit more to eat over the weekend, but like I said, we're gonna put that to use. We're gonna propel ourselves to some good training this week. I'll do a couple of these guys. Just for fun here. Propel ourselves a couple of good days of training, good days of dieting. 3.5 weeks. It's gonna go by quick. We gotta make use of them. I wanna sharpen these legs up without losing all my gains. Trying to lose every last bit of gains we've made. We'll see. I was feeling pretty blastified Saturday, Sunday. We came in here and worked out yesterday. I like don't even remember it. It was yesterday's workout. Like I was like on the, I don't know. I was on the verge. I was like on the in-between yesterday's workout. We did it, but it was very weird. Okay. We're getting somewhere on that, I think. I'm gonna try 220 without pulling me off the ground. I'm not really very well braced onto the floor. $17 might be good there, though. My character's on Castle of Steel, NA East, even though I'm West. Do I do stretches? Not really. Usually I kind of just get warmed up. It's from Legend Fitness. Okay, been in here for an hour and a half. Almost. On the stream for an hour and a half. We about warmed up, almost. Are we almost warmed up now? Hope so. Almost kind of warmed up. Okay, it's gonna be confusing. They already tried the pull-ups? Okay, no, it's not gonna be that confusing. There we go. All right. Try to get 205 grams of protein in per day. Panda, that'll work. I'm heavyweight? No, not quite. We're just trying to get warmed up. Yeah, try about 205 grams of protein. That should be really easy to get in. Okay, that's kind of like a weird weight to do because it makes the rack kind of make a noise. I don't like it. Let's do 230 then. $230 it is. This one do the weird thing too? I don't think so. Maybe. Calories? You need to see a doctor? No. What are your goals? Have you ever looked at the exclamation mark fat loss video? You could also start here for like a super basic, like look, estimate your base thingo there, and then go from there. And Sam, thanks so much, man. 48 months, holy crap, dude. Big flex for you, Steel deal. Thanks to 19 months. Sheesh, guys. Big time. Big time resubbers. Appreciate it, dudes. Thank you. You can start there, Panda. Might be good for you. Oh, man. Try a little heavier. Chuck the whole stack on, man. F it. Chuck the whole stack on. Like I said, we put some more calories in and no cardio the past like week since Wednesday. No cardio the past two nights even though we're home either, so try to get to work a little bit here. Maybe. I'm not even really sure that's like as squeezy as I want it to be. Yeah. Oh, bummer, Steel. Well, rest up, buddy. I'm just gonna hammer these a little bit. I'm gonna lose weight, yeah. Like I said, exclamation mark fat loss and then exclamation mark BMR. Those will get you some numbers to play with. Let's just row. I don't think that one feels as good. Let's just row. Let's go for the row. I think that's something. I don't know if it's as good as like a T-bar row would be, but it's something. It's something. Ugh. You know, it's something. It might get us going. Getting warmed up a little bit here, boys. And that's more weight than we've been doing on the seated cable row. 250, but I don't know. Probably doesn't make that much of a difference. For 10. You know, bodybuilding, you want tank tops now? Website close. I was never a big tank top guy. Maybe I'll wear them now some days on arm day, but I never looked good in a tank top. Still don't. Okay, let's try a couple more of those. I don't mind wearing, you know, I don't wear hoodies all the time, but it is winter time and I'm pretty deep in the prep, so the hoodies do come out for the chillier mornings and the lower body fat. Yep, it does. Here we go. It's kind of just getting that moving a little bit here. I think I feel some back engagement from that though. Just pumping it a little bit, right? Yeah, just pumping it. Less leg involvement than the bent over row, which is most of the reason I haven't been doing bent over barbell rows, because I want to let my leg tendons get a rest so I can do my walk-in and stuff, but maybe we'll get those back in sooner rather than later. But I'll try to do some hex bar stuff at some point today too. I'm gonna go pee real quick and then we'll keep pumping. Those rows feel okay. They feel all right. Here be. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Okay, let's keep hammering away at these rows. They're feeling okay. They're feeling all right. Pretty heavy, but as long as we keep it under control, it's fine, I think. Still get something out of it. So I'm also remembering something I was doing at the other gym. Oh, oof. How was it natural? Yeah. Of course. Nice shape. Thanks, man. Yeah, working on it, dude. Working on it. I could do these guys, but I'm gonna do something that I also was doing at the other gym in a second. I might do a couple more of these just to get them in my system. I like doing this movement a lot more with the bars. I might just wait on that bar because I don't really like it that much. What I will do though is this. It's almost like a seated face pull. It's actually feeling pretty neat on my back. And I think with the current setup that I have here, I could actually do that. I don't know if I need to track it, but I don't even know if I need to have something to sit on, but I was doing like this. Going down here like this. I was just doing like this. It's like a seated high face pull. Felt pretty good. Might need a little bit more weight. I might need to scoot back a little bit too. But yeah, that was kind of neat. Thanks for that resub too. Let me try this again. 100. Definitely feels nice to sit on the pad though. Got not a whole lot of fat on my butt anymore. It's a weird feeling. This feels kind of nice though. I like the rear delts. Never was like a big fan of face pulls, but doing them from like a higher starting position and pulling down makes it feel a little different. Not too bad. Might move this thing out here though. Just use one. And have one for both thingies that I'm doing here. Kind of cool though, huh? Oof. And Barnaby, big flex for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, me and Jenny built the machines. I'd say Jenny did more of it than I did though. She's a beast. Yeah, that's kind of a nice little, like a rear delt mover that I hadn't done too much of before, but I don't do a lot of things that make my rear delts feel really, really good. The chest supported row is good, and then those are good too. Look great for being natural. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm like the peak of what a natural can achieve or anything. I'm not even at the peak of what I can achieve. But it is cool to be a representation of what somebody can achieve naturally, right? I don't think they're gonna have. I don't think Ramon's gonna beat him this year. Ugh. But yeah, man, I feel good about that. There's a lot of insane enhanced athletes out there, you know, and maybe they're easier to find, but I think it's cool to be a representation of a, you know, physique that's natural, just getting after it, you know. I think that's neat. Here we go. Oh. Thanks, man. I appreciate the encouragement. We'll keep it going. Let's go back and forth between those two, I guess, huh? Maybe they're kind of similar, but not sure. Thank you, Netiv, as well, man. Big flex for you, too. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Trying to keep my head on straight these days. We're not too far out, but I am noticing that my mental is changing a little bit. And I appreciate the encouragement. Because my mental is changing a little bit. I can tell. A little more rear delt skis. Oh. Man, a little seated baseball, huh? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Rear delts like it though. They do. But again, we had a little bit more food this weekend, so I'm putting that to use a little bit. Whoa! Thank you, Desi. Big flex for the foremost as well, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it feels good. Uh-huh. 200 kg leg press. All right now. How many reps? That's good stuff. Yeah, I don't do a lot of leg press, but I did do hack squat when I was on vacation. That was really fun. Makes me want to get one. I didn't go very heavy on it. I think my top set was like just doing 2 plates. So not a lot of weight, but yeah. All right, a couple more rows, a couple more of them little thingos. 1 set of 12, beautiful. Well, hey, if you did a balls to the wall set of 12, and then all you had was 4 the next set, I mean, some people train that way, man. They just do a little warm up and then just do a huge balls to the wall set and then move on with their life. That's a way of doing it. Ugh. That's one way to do it. Good stuff. Getting after it. It's like 10 good ones, I think, most of the time on that. 10 good ones and then like 2 like squeezies. That's what we're looking for anyway, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really ever do hacks, but I didn't feel like doing normal barbell squats, and hacks seemed like a lot of fun, so I did them, and it was fun. Very good. Every single set, yeah, I know. That's definitely getting around on like, yeah, gym social media, gym talk, the Menser stuff, yeah. Yeah, you know, it goes back and forth. You know, I am personally a volume enjoyer, but doesn't mean to say that you don't want to hit some good sets during that time, right? Yeah. But I'm actually feeling some god dang activation today with the extra calories yesterday, which is good. Some god dang activation. Instead of feeling like I'm gonna die, just like, it's like your legs are almost too weak to walk around. Like, I don't think that's any way to, I know that dieting is like a tough game sometimes, but I think that's not quite where you want to be 4 weeks out. Again, part of that was sleep too, but yeah. Make the adjustment. Gonna play season 3 when it comes out. WoW? Yeah. Probably play a little bit before then too. They've got a lot of stuff going on these days. You know? I'm working on Shadowmourne and Wrath slowly. I still haven't even started Diablo 4 Season 2 yet, which we need to do. And then, yeah, I mean, Modern WoW's a little bit in the back seat at the moment, but certainly we'll get back into it. Certainly will. Should I come all the way over here and do this so I have some kind of foot brace? I don't think we need to. I mean, I could just plop right down and do it right there. I'll try another one this direction, see how it goes. Anyway, but yeah, I like this a lot. This is interesting. Man. Go for a little bit more. Why not? I'm probably gonna buy some different attachments for my stuff here too. I've been having fun doing a little bit of gym shopping recently. Yeah, you like that? That's kind of a fun movement, like the seated high pull down face pull kind of business. The mag grips, are those the ones with like you guys can like scoop your hand around it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy one of those. Yeah, that's actually the exact one I was thinking of. Just getting. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. One of them. Hey, let me hit you with the flex from downtown for that sub. I'm gonna hit you with it a little closer here in a sec. Go hit this set. Thank you, bro. Welcome. Oh boy, appreciate them pumps. Gotta get my head on straight for these last couple weeks, boys. Gotta get back in rhythm. You guys being here supporting the gym stream helps a lot, though. Thank you. Trying to get this positioning right. There we guess that's about enough of those, huh? Good. It's about enough of those. Shoot. Okay. Traps are fine. Mr. Furious, thanks for the prime, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Whew. Straps are good. I don't use them all the time. I do prefer not to use them, but yeah. Whew. Wait, what thumbnail? Is there a cool thumbnail for the gym stream right now? Yeah, let me move this and see how it feels. That's cool. Let's see how this works. I bring it right back, you know. Oh man. Okay. Getting somewhere on those too. Don't need to do way too many more of those. But I mean, those are feeling pretty all right on the rear delt. Oh yeah. Like a shredded AF, thanks man. I'm trying, dude, I'm trying. Don't have a whole lot more time, but don't have a whole lot longer to go. Like, you know, in terms of getting where I think I need to be. I just need my legs to get a little bit more diced up. Lower body needs to come in a little harder. You plan to go back and play hardcore again? I mean, maybe a little bit. Got so much to do right now. Yeah. Got so much to do. So many different games to play. Got a hex bar today? I think so, yeah. I think so. If I scroll down, I think that's actually next on the list. Yeah. It might actually be. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on it, but it's not gonna be 180. That's gonna be a little too light, I think. My legs are still a little sore. Oh, it is chilly out there. Fuck that. I want to get some light in here. Holy shit, it's cold. Yeah, we'll see. I do love me some hex bar. That would be nice. We still have some more time to do stuff, so let me do a couple more of those little pull downs, and maybe we'll do some chest supported rows too before hex bar, and just like maybe finish with hex bar or something like that. Something like that. But these are pretty neat. Kind of a neat little thing we discovered for the rear delts in particular, and the rear delts are a big area of emphasis. Again, off season is where everything is actually going to improve. Right now, it's not really likely to happen, but you know, you can set the foundation for the off season right now, and you can maybe get some blood in there. And I did have a little bit more to eat the past couple days, so you never know. Make use of it. We're not gonna do too many more of those. Just running out of steam on them. These would be good though. Like I could do chest supported rows that are back focused today, rather than like as much rear delt focus. Rear delt obviously is juicy, but I do those mostly on like a shoulder day. These could be back. Yeah. But yeah, hex bar would be good today too. Hex bar is kind of fun because it's like a little bit more leg training, right? Jinxie did. You like it? Yeah, Jinxie made that one. I like it too. Very cool looking, huh? Okay, let's do another one of these, and then some chest supported rows with some. I could do some shoulders in between, and then we'll do hex bar for some pumpers, and that'll bring us to a pretty good workout. Then we could do some posing if we felt like it. But we need to do posing. I haven't been doing it for the past like week. I don't think I'm like too completely exhausted yet, so again, the food and the rest helps with that. I got like 8 hours of sleep last night, which is pretty good. I have not been sleeping that well, but a little bit more food also helps you sleep. You know what I might do? I'll use that bar, because that's making my hand feel weird. I could also do it with like pull downs with like the cable. Not the cable, with the little gripper. This thing, I don't think it's gonna have the same effect if I'm trying to do it for rear delt though. It's like we already did this movement, so now I'm just going back, but I don't think it's the exact same thing. It's like, didn't we already do this? Not really, it's not the same thing. Similar though, for sure. Didn't we already do that? Don't worry about it. What's wrong with you? There we go. How much I usually sleep? On weekdays, my schedule usually allows for about 6.5 hours of sleep. If I'm sharp. But sometimes you get up after like 4 or 5 hours. You just can't usually sleep that long. You know? Hungry. Gotta get up and get to work. Alrighty. Let's do a couple of these. And then hex it up. But yeah, last night I got like 8 hours, but I'm not going to bed until like 1 a.m. Wake up at like, if I try to, be asleep by like 12:30 or something like that, usually it's like 1 a.m. and I wake up at like 7. That's like my schedule, but sometimes I wake up earlier than that. But last night, like I said, I didn't do cardio, didn't stream, so ate a little more and went to bed early. Got some rest. Here we go. Let's see how these feel. Oof. Oof. Oh man, that's so tough. Fuck me. Probably gonna take the belt off for those. I'll put it back on for the hex. Let's go with that amount of sleep. I mean, sounds very little for bodybuilder. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, what else do I do? I just not work? You know, like, it's definitely not optimal, but I mean, like I said, sometimes your body just doesn't want to sleep. But I will say this though, I take like an hour nap during the daytime now, so maybe it adds up a little bit more than that. But I mean, I'm not really eating enough to train hard enough to have like super high recovery demand right now. How much should you weigh at 6'1"? I mean, what do you want to weigh, man? However many centimeters that is probably a fine lean body weight to be in pounds. But you can definitely weigh more than that, you know? I mean, it's about your goals, man. I don't like questions like that so much because it's like, it's so variable. You know what I mean? Here we go. I don't have any trouble sleeping when I'm sleeping. It's just like, I just don't have time. But then, like I said, I don't really stay asleep as long sometimes when I'm in a big deficit right now. Oh. So it's better to get up and get to training and then take a little nap after you eat and work out, right? But I don't really say that I don't usually have issues with sleep. Whew. Thankfully. Whew. All right. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Haven't been talking about streaming that much these days. That's fine. We haven't been streaming that much these days. I've been on vacation, so yeah. Getting back in the swing of this week, though. Back to work. You like the mic too? Yeah, kind of neat, huh? When I'm talking kind of quiet these days, it might help out a little bit, huh? All right, a couple more sets of this. for fun. Ugh. We absolutely could still do some of the other could do some of these. I think I'm done with whatever we were doing over here for now, but definitely could do some of the lat kind of pullovers, because we didn't do them in the beginning of the day, and we usually do, but we didn't this time. We can definitely do some lat pullovers along with that. That would be a fine mix. Yeah, these for warm up are usually pretty good, but just didn't really. I feel like doing them for the warm up today. They are good though. Oh my goodness. Whew. Feeling that. Ooh. All right. Didn't miss that much? No, didn't miss too much. Nope. Vacation was nice. It was good. I nailed my diet. Had really good training. Had to come back and get a little extra food though, for sure. Thought a recovery was in order. Saturday, Sunday, but again, just trying to have a good week. Try to use it to propel us. What's that, X? The Vulcan rope? Haven't heard that one. Use that to propel us rather than derail us, right? Try to have a good week. Nailing the diet, nailing the food, all the way into BlizzCon, ideally. Try not to have too many refeeds. Pull the calories down a little bit where they're supposed to be and get our walk in at night and see how it goes, huh? I think 2250 calories is probably about what I'm thinking for this week. I don't think that 24, 25 would be ridiculous because of how lean I am already. And we don't have that much fat to lose, but I'd like to see what we're capable of a little bit here. Without, feeling like absolute shit. We'll try it today, see how it feels. 2250 is pretty much my go-to push calories right now. If I go a whole lot lower than that, it actually starts interfering with my ability to do what I need to do. Yep. You don't like food? Think I'll hop on the juice? Okay, so first of all, you're trolling. Second of all, drugs aren't going to do what you think they're going to do if you're not willing to eat. So, yeah. You're just trolling. Oof. Yeah, if you don't like drugs, yeah, ain't no reason to hop on the juice. Plus, if that's you in your profile picture, I think you're just trolling. I wouldn't push too far. Mild deficit to lose any remaining fat. 150 calories the most. 150 calorie deficit. That's not gonna do anything. 150 calorie deficit not gonna do anything. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing, just like get right on the edge of not feeling terrible, but digging in a little bit, you know. I still have a fair amount of fat to lose on my lower body. I think it's a mistake not to take, you know, the time that we have, right? I'm not going to be bigger than anybody. My posing isn't all that elegant. I got to be conditioned. You know what I mean? Like, you got to come in conditioned. But my lower body is where it needs to happen. It's getting there, but not quite there yet. But you're right, I don't need to be killing myself. But basically, I've said it before, if I go below 2200 calories, I start to get this sort of like painful bloating. Not like really painful, but like I actually start to get bloated from lack of food, and I think that's not good. Because you know, like around 2K calories, that's what starts to happen. But 2200 to 2500 is cozy. So that's probably the place to be, truly, is 2500. But we'll see. I think I want to see what 2250 feels like today, especially after the higher calories of the weekend. We'll see. But if that feels bad, maybe 2500. I know 2500 is pretty cozy. 2500 is kind of a weird amount of calories, though, because then it actually feels like you're eating a fair amount, so it's like your hunger gets ramped up. It's very odd. I think you're hungry and tired kind of no matter what at this point, so you may as well dig in. It's kind of what I'm saying. You just don't want to dig in so far that it actually, like, makes it harder to diet because you're, like, kind of eating too little. Does that make sense? But no, I mean, I got 3.5 weeks. I mean, like, we gotta go for it. We gotta go for it. There was a time where I was like, yeah, we can probably eat a little more because we're pretty lean, but I think that's bullshit. I think that's getting too coasty and not really giving yourself the best chance to be successful. We ate a little more for a couple days after, you know, doing a little bit of recovery phase that we would have had for the show, but then it's like, we gotta get back to work. And we had vacation too, so we gotta dig in a little bit here. Now it's not really the time to be comfortable. Plenty of time for that later. Don't want to be dying, but yeah, don't need to be too cozy right now. And it's not, you know, again, like, placing in the top 10 of these shows is going to be hard. So it's not like I'm trying to, like, vie for the win or anything. It's just like, you know, you don't even push it below that and you're bigger than I am, so if you need to go further, do it with cardio. But yeah, but cardio's happening anyway, right? Right. 2200 is fine, yeah. 2200 is fine. But that's about it, right? That's about as low as I really want to go. Once I start going lower than that, it starts to feel like, not just, ooh, this is like, I'm a little hungry, I'm a little tired. It's like my stomach actually starts to bloat and like hurt from lack of food, which makes it hard to do everything I need to do. So, but again, that's what you learn. You learn by doing this stuff. So I think the range for the rest of this time is going to be 2250 to 2500. Because that's at least 1 pound of fat loss per week charted out at 2500. At least. It could be 1.5. And that's 2500 is anywhere from a 500 to 750 calorie deficit. And 2200 is anywhere from a 750 to 1000 calorie deficit. So. And yeah, I mean, you know, I can tolerate that range, and I want to be, you know, one of the most conditioned guys on stage. because I'm not going to be the biggest. I'm not going to have the most elegant posing. My symmetry is okay, but we got to be conditioned, because if people pose well and they're bigger than me, but they look fat next to me, I mean, that hurts them. Here we go. Ooh. But again, it's also just for me. Like, I just want to see what I'm capable of, so I know for next time what I gotta do. But we've learned a lot from this diet, a lot. It's been really good. Oh man. A couple more of those and then we'll be doing some hex bar, I think, even though it's kind of late in the workout. Well, I wasn't sure if trying to coast. Nah. It was kind of a nice thought. Leading into the last show, it's like, yeah, we just do this show and then we can chill. But I didn't even get to do a show, so it's like, well, fuck that. Is there a cash prize? I don't know. But yeah, we actually dieted pretty hard while we were gone, but I wasn't doing any cardio, so I thought it was okay. But yeah, I came back and I was like, fuck, man. I took the day off Saturday. Took all those nights, Wednesday through Sunday were no cardio. And then I had to do 2,800 calories Saturday. I did 3,500 yesterday, which made me feel a little better. So now it's just back to work. Having first show, they canceled it. Not enough total competitors, unfortunately. So exclamation mark comp will give you a quick rundown of that. But yeah, so kind of didn't get to compete. A little bit disappointed, but whatever. Okay, we need to finish this shit up so we can start doing hex bar. I need to not like lose the juice here. The hex bar is gonna be kind of weird. My legs are sore. But no, I don't really feel like coasting so much. I'm looking at my body, and I'm not like saying this from a position of dysmorphia or anything, but like I do have weight to lose still, but we are also at that point where I am going to sacrifice like fullness, and hopefully not, but could actually sacrifice muscle. You cannot target fat loss. All you can do is put yourself in a deficit of calories and let time do the work, really. Would have won that show too? Yeah, that's why they let me compete as a pro in classic physique. So like, man, yeah. It's all good though. My first ever classic physique show is gonna be as a pro at the World Championship. It's kind of funny. Isn't that nuts? When you think about it. All right, last set of this. Ugh. But no, I'm definitely in that phase where, you know, you start to remember and experience why these last 4 weeks get their good name, you know? Yep. That's how it is. Yep. Oh my goodness. That's RP up, I like it. One big back flex, please. All right, I have to wait on that one. Let's get some big back work in. You and Quail will be hitting us with the resubbers today. Thanks. Let me get this belt on real quick. We'll do some posing today. There he is, yeah. Were you hanging out with Quaylin's stream? Is that where you guys were all this morning? And big flex for you as well, thank you. Last week's like 50, 55, 56 class. There it is. Yeah, there's the double up. Thanks to 72. Yep. Yep. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, we've been doing our thing here too, boys. We've been doing our thing here too. Welcome on over. Some time for some hex bar, probably some posing. Probably do need to pose today. Been a little bit. Let go your trainer. Oh yeah. Just doing your own thing, or like what's the plan now? Let me actually go pee one more time before we get these going. You got this though, Kirby. You got me too. Just keep going. All right, here we go. Oh, nice, Lance. Oh, nice. Love the pop-offs. That sounds familiar, Quaylen. Yeah. Those the diet-based gains. Yeah. I don't know if they've progressed too much recently, but yeah, definitely in there, especially with the hoodie on. Yeah, you know, you got watching my stream every day. Might be able to help you out if you, but not that you need help, but you know. Yes, sir. I think a lot of you guys draw some inspiration from what I do here, right? It kind of matters. It kind of helps a little bit, right? Not that what I'm doing is perfect or anything, or even good for everybody, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. See if we can get this moving a little bit. Oh. Legs are kind of sore from our insano leg day in the altitude. Mile high plus. That was pretty fun. Let's see if we can get some work done here in the hexy. Finish this thing up. Okay, get it warmed up. Oh, man. All right. All right, all right. Here we go. All right. Is it for the stream? Hey, you got it, man. Does still play WoW every day? Yeah, mostly. We do some kind of gaming every day. Like, we're probably going to be playing a fair amount of Diablo this week. But yeah, WoW is definitely still part of our routine. I think I'm in my best shape ever, yeah, right now. I'm very light, though. Weighing around 175, which is pretty trim. But, yeah. Yep. I think we're definitely in the best shape yet. Yeah. Yeah, we need to play some Diablo, yeah. Got to. The drops are waiting, you know? We still need to do a little bit of Wrath stuff for the week, but from a work perspective, I think Diablo needs to happen. And it's fun. Just got a lot of stuff to do. Here we go. Try to get warmed up here. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, Daya, for sure. Getting lean for physique is different. Because my upper body has been about the same leanness for a couple months now, I feel like. My legs are still getting leaner though. Like, I just like hanging out, like that, you can't probably see now, but like there's like veins that come in my legs, just kind of chilling. So, my upper body's been pretty lean for a bit. We still got work to do on the leggies. Try not to sacrifice way too much mass, but it was so funny. If you look at my Instagram, I look flat as a pancake, like shit, in the physique update that I posted yesterday morning, and then the second one that I posted this morning was just from later that night after eating. So when I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing all my muscle, I'm not. It's just food. Exactly. Yeah. But if you go look at my gains Instagram, the one picture from straight on, I mean, one, it's like not, it's just not a good pose for my arms, but my arms look like I'm just like got nothing. But then that later that night was from the side. It's like, okay, that looks a little better, but it's just food. So I don't think I'm actually losing all my gains. Went to the gym for the first time in a long time. Now your arms are sore. Happens to a lot of people. Yeah, you're okay. You quit not going to the gym. Let your arm recover for sure. But yeah, yeah. Exclamation mark RP strength. Shadow. Yep. Yep. The lighting, yeah, but the lighting is the same. Here we go. So I don't think I'm actually losing all my gains, even if I feel like I am sometimes. The last 4 weeks are definitely a strange time. We'll try to make good use of them though. Here we go. But if I was just dieting for physique, I probably wouldn't have the diet. That's hard, but we'll see. I have a little dysmorphia. I don't really actually think I have very much dysmorphia at all. But yeah. Some of those pictures are first thing in the morning and some of them are at night. So yeah. I look way different than when we do our posing practice than when I first thing wake up in the morning, that's for damn sure. And we'll do posing practice here in a bit. I just need to get some hex bar sets in. We'll do a little bit of posing. See what we got to work on for the next couple weeks. That's everything. Feels so weird to even watch, yeah? Think of it like a rack pull and like the end of a leg press. That's kind of what it feels like to me. It's like a rack pull, leg press combo. So, different range of motion, but it still feels really nice on my upper back and everything else too, right? But I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream, or in the middle of the stream, or whatever, is that my placing at this show is like I'm excited to go compete, but I mean, again, I'm telling you guys, like, the pro category for Muscle Mania is like, every anime protagonist from all across the world coming to compete in a World Martial Arts tournament, right? Having my gains? Let me link it for you. Here you go. Exclamation mark gains right there. There they are. It's like a World Martial Arts tournament, like the most insane athletes from all over the world. So my placing at this show is not going to be good. If I crack the top 10, that's, I mean, maybe. But what I am doing this for is learning about what I want to do better next time, getting a measurement of just like where I am truly. If I, really diet down. And just getting back on stage, getting back in rhythm. Like, that's what it's all about. But I didn't compete in Musclemania initially because it was the best convenient place to compete. I don't even know if OCB was around back then. In 2018, was OCB even around? Musclemania was just really close to where my parents lived. I was like, oh, that's perfect. And the shows are always really convenient to get to. I do think they have the best athletes out of anybody that I've seen, though. They have a pretty strong social media presence, which is fun too. But yeah, they have some freak athletes who compete at the highest level of Musclemania, for sure. Not that OCB does it. I'm probably just not as familiar with OCB. I don't really look at their shows and stuff, but well, these guys are insane. These guys are insane. Or WNBF, all that kind of stuff. Insane athletes all the way around, I'm sure. But yeah, Musclemania is fun shows, and they're convenient to get to. And the first one I did, I won my goddamn pro status. So I mean, like, I guess we're gonna keep competing in Musclemania, huh? Here we go. But yeah, earning the pro status is one thing. Competing as a pro is another. Here we go. I'm not sure that's quite enough. Where do you compete, Daya? Oh. It's pretty fun, Super Freak, yeah. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. NPC, gotcha. We probably talked about this before. Sorry. All the monsters, yeah. But I mean, if that's the, appropriate place. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We'll go get to work on them. But yeah, just being on a medical amount is definitely different than what people are doing in the NPC, huh? If I'm understanding correctly. Yeah. That's a different ball game right there. For sure. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, Quinlan. That's making me think we perhaps wait till after the competition to get the booster. Or by we, I mean me. Maybe I wait. It'd be nice to be extra boosted before BlizzCon, but it would not be nice to just be fucked up for a whole week while I'm trying to prep. Because we've already been sick a couple times. One time, I think that not doing cardio has actually probably helped me recover from that a little bit better. Want a show? Go on nationals? Oh hell yeah! That's awesome, man. Oh hell yeah! Good stuff. Yeah, I don't think we're really in contention for any kind of serious placing at the World Champs, but the other part of it is you don't actually know. don't actually know until you show up. And then you see what you actually look like next to all these guys, but yeah, I don't know. I think these guys are pretty serious. And I don't mean to be intimidated. I'm just giving them credit, you know, just being realistic. These are world-class, elite natural bodybuilders, right? And I'm just getting back on stage, you know. We'll have a good off season though. That'll help. Here we go. A little warmed up. Oh, man. Oof. Man, oh man. Yeah, I definitely have sort of gotten my best physique yet. Am I gonna stay at this lean post-competition? No. No. I do plan to stay a little leaner in the off-season. We'll see. So when you say you're doing things to compete in Classic, what does that mean? Like training differently, or is special subs different? Because for me, it's like, I mean, literally all I'm doing is just putting on different shorts to compete in different categories and posing differently, but. Yeah, I mean, I guess I am getting leaner too, huh? All right. 2 pounds for your lean mass? Yeah, me too. Me too. That could work though. That could work. I feel mostly pretty good. I mean, like body-wise, I feel good. Like the calories that are required to be this lean and get leaner, that can be uncomfortable sometimes. That's good, Dai. You got this, man. But yeah, I mean, how I actually physically feel at lighter weight is fine. I feel good. Like a lot. This again, I'll say it again. This diet has felt pretty good most of the time. There have been some hard days here and there, and these last 4 weeks, I think, are going to probably get uncomfortable. I can kind of tell that the challenge of it all is increasing as we go. But I've actually felt really good throughout most of it. I need to remember that. And it could be a lot. It could be a lot more comfortable if I just ate 2,500 calories instead of 2,200. But I want my legs to be fucking shredded. I want to put the hurt on these guys. These massive dudes. They look insane on Instagram. But if they come to the show and they're not bone dry shredded like me, I mean, that's gonna hurt them. What kind of diet? I just tracked my calories. Exclamation mark fat loss. Exclamation mark diet will show you what I'm actually doing. What trip was rejuvenating? So vacations are very nice and they are important to spend time with family and get time away and have fresh experiences and whatnot, but they usually just wear me out. So you have to come home and like recover from vacation. And then it takes me a while to get back in rhythm with my training and my work because I do so much fucking stuff all the time at maximum effort that it requires a lot of momentum. And it takes like once the ball's rolling, you just keep pushing it. But it takes a lot of effort to get the ball rolling again. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. We're getting the ball rolling again. It's not easy, but yeah, I mean the vacation was nice. Don't get me wrong, but we're here now, and that's not as easy. Here we go. But yeah, I mean I trained hard and dieted hard on vacation too, so that's part of the deal. But here we go. The box, it did. I don't think I've gotten a chance to open it up yet, but thank you. Here we go. It did show up though. Oh, man. Oof. All right. We will get back in rhythm, but yeah, it's just not always. It's definitely not without effort. But I appreciate you guys being here pumping me up. Keep my head on straight. Yeah. D4 streams starting today? I mean, maybe. They probably should stream at least a little bit of it. I need to cap my characters in Wrath. I mean, it's like I said, we missed all week, so I'm behind on my gaming stuff too. Yeah, we need to do some Diablo at some point, right? Yeah. Also, like vacation, that same reason, hard to get like swing things. Yeah, we will though. And like I said, it's fun to hang out with my family, and it's important to do that for all of us and for archers, for sure. So it's good. It's good. But yeah, it's tough sometimes to get back into the swing, but we will. It's fine. It's all good. Let's do a couple more of these. Oh, Stacey, we're getting there. Yeah, exclamation mark fat loss, Merrick. Watch that first. And then second video, you can watch the exclamation mark diet. But if you have no idea what to do with diet, exclamation mark fat loss is what you need to understand first. That's the beginning. That's where it all starts. That's what you must watch. And then you can type exclamation mark diet to see like an expression of those concepts that I'm doing in this stream. Thank you, man. Big flex for you for the sub as well, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah. So start there. Start at exclamation mark fat loss, and then come on back, and we'll keep talking. We'll keep talking. But that's where it all begins, my friend. The cool thing is, you being here asking me this question today, this changes the whole game for you, right? It changes the whole game. Starting today. Once you start understanding how diet works, it really opens up the whole game for you. Okay, I could go a little heavier on this, but I don't know if we really need to. I think we can just kind of dig in a little bit. I might do one more and then go up. The workouts are getting a little bit long sometimes, but it's okay. It's okay. Here we go. I weigh about 275, or sorry, about 175 right now. Those are my PRs though. Definitely have not gotten any better. Here we go. Right, Quaylen, that's what you told me. That's what you were sending me. Yep. I'll play around with them. Yep, thanks. Play around with them a little bit. Oof. Couple more of those. Get down with that. Arch doesn't really want to do Halloween costumes. He likes to hang out with us and give out candy rather than he likes to go get candy or anything. Looking good on you, Quinn. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it looks real good. Your name shows up as red to me already, so good combo. I think 260 almost feels like a little bit light, but that's okay. We'll build up. It feels okay. Again, we had a crazy leg day on vacation, so let's do a little bit more. And pose it up. Legs need to be juicing. Need to get diced up. A lot of that comes down to posing too, though. Legs have been feeling a little bit weak with the low cals. Show them some love today and then get after it again on the next leg day. Squats. Man. No, I'm comfortable in the hoodie. Maybe one more of those. I remember diving on about cardio. I mean, I'm walking a couple hours every night, so the cardio's kind of already factored in terms of the calorie discussion. But yeah, I am hurting recently. But yeah, placement at these shows is like, that's not the thing that I'm really getting fixated on. But it'd be cool to place. It would be cool. It would be cool. But the main thing is what we learned from the whole process. 2250 is what I'm thinking this week. 2500 is also fine, somewhere in between. Keep your hands over your head. Okay, thanks, coach. First of all, that's not true. Second of all, that's some kind of football coach thing to say. That's definitely not a thing. If anything, it makes you more tired having to hold your arms up. This is fine. Yeah, you'd be fine, Nitro. That's where I learned from? Yeah, it's not really a thing. I don't know, Sock. Probably not. Yep. Just rip your arms off? Oh, snap. You gonna be alright? Yeah, maybe I do too much volume, but that's kind of the way I like to train. Let's finish this set, and then we can do some posing. Alright. There we go. Okay. Hard to hold your arms above your head when you're trying to breathe. Oh. Here we go. Let's do one more. Uno mas, and then we'll do some posing. I've been in here a while, boys, but this will be about the right time, I think. About the right amount. Fuck, man. All right. That's enough of that. Thank you, T-Row. Come on, Julian, throw that sub up, bro. All right, that's enough of that. Shoot. Let me close this door before it gets cold. Fuck me, man. That'll get you. Oof. Okay. All right. We have not been doing a lot of posing, but we need to start making sure we get it back into the normal routine. It does need to happen. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and go pee real quick though, then we'll get it going. Alrighty, we'll finish this thing up before 11. Be back. Yeah, I was muted, sorry. I was saying we're not gonna do any more sets, but we gotta do some sets of posing. Probably like at least 20 minutes, something like that. grease intake? Over the past 2 days, yeah. Overall, not really. Past 2 days, I ate a little more though, yeah. We do the abs flex one too. Like that better. I kind of do like that one better. Like weigh about 175. Oh no, the Riddles definitely need more cut up. Everything does. Those are like the mandatory, those are like the quarters, then you have like the frontal line. Might want to step forward a little bit so you can see a little better. For the legs, you can't see the legs though. It's light. Well. And then side try, sorry, side chest. They don't do side thrust, they do back. Back's looking good. Need that back. And then do your favorite classic pose. Give me this. Give me this. I think it's better. Yeah, stronger overall. Alright. Oh, well, yeah, I think it shows the abs better for sure. Alright. So, the routine, I don't know if I've really nailed it down yet. This is what we've been working on. It's got a deal. Weird. Too weird. Alright. That was good lighting. I'm just like making like three going with that video. This lighting is literally just like garage fluorescent, so it's okay. What do you work on the most? Like between now and the show, just getting leaner. Next season, upper, all of that, I mean everything. I think my legs are actually kind of a relatively strong part of my physique, right? Yeah, the front double vacuum is good. This is the leanest I've ever been. My normal all-season weight, it depends. Usually above 200. This is my best physique yet. I'm actually light, like as light as I'm going to do. I'm at like 175 right now. I even do a physique closer too. High in my physique, but because leg calves stretch, yeah, like when I go down lean, mostly pretty okay. It's the calories that make me tough. Physique wasn't different. But being lean is not really the issue. What sucks is the calories more in there. Then we start to, feel it. Thank you, Icy. Big flex for you for the love. Thank you. I haven't been doing a lot of posing, so you gotta speak for sure. Is that hard to hear me? Yeah, I'm trying to fucking pose. I don't have the mic on. Yeah, sorry, I don't have the mic on my body. You know. So, just chatting. Instead of lagging calves, stretch them. Like weighted stretch. Weighted stretch. You can pass on posing. I'm not posing that hard. Your left calf is kind of not flexed. I don't like the one leg back. I feel like it's hard to flex my hamstrings that way. I could try it. I don't know. Does that look good? You like it better? If you type the word treadmill, it'll work. And a natural, yes. 100% lifetime natural. Never mess with any of that stuff. All right, I'll keep trying it. I keep trying it. Yeah, it feels like my elbows are a little low, yeah. Missed a lot. You've missed. I mean, we've been posing for like 20 minutes. We're gonna compete. Most of it fat. Yeah, legs comes off the last, I think, right now. Let's do just a little bit more of the basics, and then we'll get out of here. Just need to get a little bit of posing practice in, just to get back in rhythm. It's been like a week since we actually did posing practice, so yeah. You compete? You take pre? Are you natural? Holy shit. Somebody answer some of this guy's questions for me real quick while I pose. I know you guys who've been in here know all the answers to these questions. And we have links for it too, so. Need some side triceps? I mean, I'll go through everything. We'll do quarters and everything else. Quarter turns. I don't like the abs flex. Even for this one, but the back is okay. Back is good for shoulders and width and stuff. back show? Yeah, that's fine. That's mostly just the posing, right? Let me save this song actually. Good one. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's just something. I just gotta practice it with the leg back. Yeah. Okay. Front double is good? Yeah. We'll keep working on that one too. Right, so the leanness in my legs is what we're dieting for right now. I don't have my camera today, but it looks a little different if you actually have a good camera or good lighting. Get out of my own way here. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm already doing that. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but yeah. The leg development and the leg detail is what we're dieting for right now. So it's coming. It's coming. Like this kind of thing. Can't show you too much glute probably, but those are coming in too. Anyway, all right. It's 11 o'clock, so let's wrap it up. Been in the gym for a bit. We will do more posing every day because we have to. I don't know what my body fat is. It is what it appears to be, brother. That's all that really matters, right? How you're looking. And we're looking okay. Looking okay. But let's go wrap it up for now. I will see you guys in like 3 hours for the gaming stream. Make sure you guys tune in though. Pretty decent workout today. Posing is it's something that I gotta keep practicing for sure, and we're out of practice. So we'll make sure we keep dialing it in, keep going from there. Work on calf flexes, sure. We'll keep working on everything. But we'll see you guys around 2 p.m. PST. All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow my gains content for all these questions with my weight and height and body fat and whatnot. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.